All right. If we can get a pullback back to the 21 EMA, possibly even the 50 EMA. Pull back to the 50 EMA is probably unlikely. Probably unlikely, honestly. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Mm, 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 just stop being cute. That's how you had this shit before. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony Gold? Mm, 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 that's how it's supposed to be like that. I mean, it's supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do some more tweaking on this thing, man. Man, the one indicator that the one instrument that the one freaking instrument, dude, like it's crazy. Mm. Let's see how that do. Oh, look, I see how that is. Hey, what's up, Santiago? What's up? Yo, look who I'm fucking again. Look who I'm fucking again. But I'm gonna stick with the Nasdaq this time. I'm gonna stick with the Nasdaq. The only reason why I'm trading the Nasdaq again is because I'm preparing for the NNQ. I will be trading my personal account. I will be trading the NNQ. So as soon as that becomes available to trade on Top Step Brokerage, on my Top Step Brokerage account, that's what I will be trading. There's no point trading nano contracts on the ES. It's hard to make money on the minis without sizing, without having decent size, at least 2 to 3 minis. The micros, you need over 15 contracts to get a decent amount of money for the move. So nano contracts, the nano ES, I feel like that's just more of a training ground. You're training, because you can get away with trading micros on the MES. The only barrier, the only blocker that someone may have is not having the necessary margin requirements or meeting the margin requirements. That's probably only blockers anyone should have trading the MES. But other than that, he said, "Welcome to the dark side. Welcome back to the dark side. Welcome back." I think the longs are because it looks like it's about to make a measure move. It's made a measure move. We already see it right here. If you're thinking about shorting the Nasdaq here, I would think again. Rejections obviously, but a reversal is highly unlikely. They already got the run on liquidity above these lows, and from here, the market is making what appears to be a two-legged pullback, probably into a previous area of resistance. So, and Q is like, where did that bring you? Right back to me. Where did that bring you? Right back to me. She had an attitude in the summer. Now she being nice again. Look who I'm fucking again. Yeah, you gotta chop that. Mm, 41.75. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, what's up, everybody? You going big 100 nano contracts? Then do a big thing. Then do a big thing. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to start my personal account journey now that the nano contracts are becoming a thing, becoming available. My biggest concern, my biggest blocker when it comes to trading a personal account was the fact that it just didn't seem like it was going to be a win-win. If I traded MES contracts, then my biggest concern was that, and it still is when I trade the ES, is that my target won't get hit. That's my biggest concern. The ES moves, but man, it can definitely take back, or it can definitely go back to its old ways, and a 10-point move is all it'll do, and it'll come back to break even. And I just kind of, MES would be perfect if it didn't do that. If it didn't do that BS, because the amount of money that I need for my risk to reward for it to make sense, I need at least 10 points. And you damn near got to get the perfect top and bottom to get 10 points. Because sometimes, I mean, the ES will continue sometimes, but I just don't want to deal with the emotions of having price go all the way to my target, miss it by a couple of ticks, and then come back to my break even just for it to go hit my target. Because at that point, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit right. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. At least with the Nasdaq, it'll hit your target, but you have to make sure your entry is good. So I was thinking about this earlier today, and it's so interesting how the fuck. I have an inactivity rule. Hold on. I didn't know I had any more Apex accounts. Hold on. I thought I blew all my Apex accounts. I didn't know I had them. Ah, shit. Give me 1 second. So this said I have an inactivity rule. I have an active PA. Oh, I got a PA account. I thought I blew this thing. Wow. 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 Wow, Nasdaq. So we're back to this shit again, huh? So we're right back to this. We're right back to this, huh? Wow. Anyway. Oh, so apparently I gotta. I mean, this thing is probably on its last leg. I highly doubt that this thing. Let me look. Yeah, look who I'm fucking again, man. Yeah, we're back to NQ. NQ is like, man, you just talk so much shit. And where does that lead you? Right back to me. But yeah, I'm gonna trade the nano. So when the nanos contracts become available, I'm going to trade in my Top Step brokerage account. Nice. So all right, so I don't think I have an Apex account because it's not letting me log in. And that usually means I don't have an account. So it's saying that I have an active account on their dashboard. But I know I blew that account. And it's not letting me log into it, so yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, the CPI rule. Yeah, I saw that. That rule doesn't necessarily affect me because I don't trade CPI. So there's this strategy going around on social media where creators would, or they're showcasing a strategy where they would full port the break of the high or full port the break of the low. And it's like a gamble where if it breaks the high, you're full port and the market is going to skyrocket higher and you can get a big payout or pass an eval, or it breaks lower with the same concept in mind, or it can fill you both ways, blow your account, and you just have to get a new account. So it's either you win or you blow your account, basically. $100,000 nanos. But I'm definitely excited about that because now I can definitely because if I trade my own money, my biggest concern trading the Nasdaq is when you're in a growth account, either the Nasdaq is going to bless that account or she's going to take it away. Even with 1 or 2 MNQ contracts, she could be very dangerous. Very dangerous. Now with the nanos, I can size in the way I want. I can trade the Nasdaq the way I want, and I can kind of blend strategies where I'm looking for that sniper entry like I usually do here on stream with you guys. Looking for, because y'all guys know I like the bottom tick and top tick. I try to move away from that, but I like the bottom tick and top tick. I mean, I just like doing that. So that has been a double-edged sword for me. Obviously, my ego is vindicated when I can say, yeah, I top and bottom tick the NQ all the time. But at the same time, it goes against me because either I'll miss a move or the market will go against me and I can lose a lot of money and real fast. So it's a very dangerous trading style outside of prop accounts. Obviously, I wouldn't even make an attempt to do that with my own money, because I would feel kind of stupid trying to bottom tick and top tick NQ with a $500 growth account and it's gone. It's like, damn, I just put that $500 in there and it's gone. I would feel kind of silly about that. So my strategy is something similar to, obviously I'm gonna have my initial entry and then just have, contracts in a general area so I don't have to play which level you're going to bounce at. Now with the nano contracts, I could just put contracts at the top of the range, the middle of the range, the bottom of the range. And as price goes down and fills the orders, it's going to build the position. It's going to allow me to kind of just take a step back and actually look at the price action. And if it does hit my stop, I mean, it'll probably be like a $100 stop maybe. It probably won't be that much. But if I'm trending in the right direction, we can get a big move with the Nasdaq. My average entry near the lows, I have a position built, and honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna trade like half a micro contract. So if 10 NNQ contracts adds up to one micro contract, well, the most that I want to have on the board at one time is probably 6 or 7. So I'm basically just going to run my same strategy, but with the smaller size contracts. And we can just make money real fast like that. All right, so I'm tagged into this. I'm only going to risk maybe like a $168 in this position. 168 on the position. I actually don't know where I'm gonna go with this. I'll probably target SD2. Yeah, I'm gonna target SD2 on this. Yeah, I don't know what this line is. Oh, that's the. Oh yeah, that's my stop. I was like, why is it a different color? Okay, yeah, so that's my stop. Get the initial balance. And I'm definitely going to run the initial balance strategy in the personal account. I mean, the Nasdaq literally just responds to the initial balance. We have a failed breakout of the highs on the initial balance, and then we had price literally come right back into the range. And look where the market reacts. The market reacts literally at the 50%. It runs it a little bit. It runs about like 12. What is that? About 93. So that's about 20 points. So that's about 27, 30 points maybe. 27 points. Pushes higher and then it runs for 92. Almost 100 points. It has about 80 something points. It comes back to the 50%. And then it makes that run higher. So if you don't have the initial balance on your chart with the Nasdaq, yeah. But we'll see what happens here. We'll see if this is the short or I'm gonna lose $168 here. Because I mean, looking at it, it did kind of make a lower low or lower high right there. But the EMAs are all sloped to the upside. You do kind of have this trend line coming up, so we'll see. We'll see if they hold it here at this support trend line that's coming up. Because it's kind of, oh shit, well, never mind, they broke the trend. Never mind. Well, we'll see what happens here. We'll see. Looks like they kind of broke the trend on right there. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I really don't see why people are kind of complaining about that. I don't see why people are complaining about it. Yeah, I mean, I guess it sucks. But I mean, people are honestly, I think that's a good thing. I think that people just don't like the idea, because you already know that it's just human nature for us to resist people that are trying to impose themselves on our will. But it's not like a lot of people were benefiting from that strategy anyway, because from what I've seen, the market would the only way that you would have gotten those fills is if it filled you before you got the news candle. But if the news candle just shoots all the way up, from what I've seen, is that it would fill you at the top as it was coming down, blowing your account. And I'm pretty sure that's programmed in there to do that anyway. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true, Alfred. People are just being people. People are just being people. Just want to complain about stuff. It's just human nature, I guess. But man, I just hate that behavior is in our nature, honestly. You know, because sometimes when I'm in a flow state and I work, I hate to say this, but it's usually negative content that's fueling me to just stay focused and work. Just negative content, just a bunch of bullshit ass content that I have playing in the background. I'm not listening to it, but the negative energy is feeding the flow. Well, actually, Rudkit, if you're already in a position, then that rule doesn't apply. So if you're already in a position, then you don't have to worry about that rule. That rule is only if you're not in anything and you try to do that CPI strategy is what they call it, the CPI method or whatever they call it. That rule affects those guys, those traders. So you're not forced to cut it. Yeah. I mean, there's some firms that, I mean, it's interesting that, people just like, oh my God, this firm is doing this. Like, dude, Top Step is probably like the only one that still allows you to trade the news. I know you can't do it on TPT. I know you can't do it on trade day. Trade day will cut your position. They're not even going to rely on you to do it. They're going to cut it themselves. I'm not sure if Tradeify, and I'm not sure if MFF. I think MFF, unless they changed the rule, they had a tier 1. You're not allowed to trade tier 1 news, but I don't know if they changed that. I haven't been with them in a while. Oh shit, let me look at silver. I made so much money with silver on Friday. I made so much money with silver on Friday, man. I can't believe that me and Silver stopped talking to each other. It's like, why did we stop talking, Silver? Why did this end? Why did we stop talking? I mean, technically. I mean, I guess you can do both, but technically. Yeah, I just kind of hate when stuff like that happens.
Like what?
Yeah, what's up? I thought I heard something. Like, is that our boy Smith? No, you know, like when you're measuring the move, and it makes you choose between one high and another high. Like, oh shit, how do I measure? Do I measure just the impulsive leg, or do I just measure the entire leg? Which leg do I choose? Just hate when it does that. But then in hindsight, if you measure the entire leg, then the measure move goes to the levels that you're looking at. But if you don't measure the leg, then yeah, that type of shit. I guess. Maybe. Cause you know, honestly, that. Let me. Oh shit, my bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. For whatever reason, my mic muted. But what I said was oh shit, what did I say? What did I say? Oh, did you get into anything tonight? Are you in anything right now?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah, I saw that single stock futures mess that they were promoting. I was like, yeah, wait till the degens start getting into that.
Are you going to start getting into that?
Well, if they start getting some volume to them, sure.
Oh, they don't have any volume in them right now? That's interesting.
That's what Alfred said.
Oh.
Yeah, they get some volume to them. But for now, I gotta use lame Kraken. Like I told you earlier, I withdrew my $500. I was like, man, let me get my money back for these deposits. So I got my money back, and now I'm at like break even.
I'm glad to hear you did that. I'm glad to hear you did that. I mean, what is your blocker, man? What is your blocker?
I don't know. I get to that 1,000, 2,000 mark, and then I just F everything up for some reason.
Yeah. It's like a switch.
But
It's
like,
kind of
like I said, this past time, it wasn't even like any tilt or nothing. It was just bad management of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's usually how it goes too. As crazy as that is. Usually how it goes. You said look at S Nvidia. Oh, is this the I'm going to the continuous contract. God damn, dude. That's the 1 minute. Is there really no volume on this? Is nobody really? Hopefully when the nano well, I think the nano futures I think as soon as whenever they drop, I don't think we have to worry about this because it's going to probably be an influx of new traders trading that thing, and then we're going to probably see some institutional traders, maybe the baby traders. You said what?
Yeah, I think the nanos should. I mean, people got to know about it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got to spread the word. Like we already know about micros, but then when you go nano, I mean, realistically, like how many contracts are you trying to trade on nano? What's a good starting balance, and how much profit are you trying to make? Realistically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the question. That's my questions for the nanos. So I got to see when they do come out. I got to kind of figure all that out if it'll be worth trading it for me.
Yeah. The commissions also got to make sense. If the commission's not like 5 or 10 cents, then I'll be like, oh, never mind, guys. Never mind.
Exactly. You are spot on with that. The commission's got to make sense. And if I don't know, I read their thing. If I read it correct, they didn't really, because they were like, it'll be based off our fees and commissions list. And I didn't see anything new. I was like, man, if you're going to charge micro commissions for nano contracts, then y'all done lost your mind.
Yeah. Yep.
Because you're not going to be able to make any money.
Nope. Yeah, no.
The profit you do make gets taken by commissions.
I made enough money to pay my commissions. Yeah, it has to make sense, or they're not going to see the. I mean, I can understand them being greedy about it and be like, okay, hopefully we can get a couple of suckers that don't know about commissions, and then by the time they figure it out, it'll be too late. But in the long run, that's not going to work. Not going to work. And I wonder how much money I'm going to need for overnight, my overnight margin requirements. How much money I'm going to need for that.
Oh yeah, that's another good. Yeah, overnight margin. That's good. Yeah, with the nano. I mean, that's. I don't know. Like that kind of does open up doors for you to like swing positions with that if it's low margin requirements.
Yep. That's the idea exactly.
Yeah.
Shit, we're talking about the nano Nasdaq. This shit gonna run about 200, 300 points.
The nano Nasdaq. That just sounds crazy.
The NNQ. The NNQ.
Hey, we talking about the nano Nasdaq here. We gonna rip at least 200.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, lots of questions, not very many answers.
Yeah. What the hell? Oh yeah.
They got me freaking. Kraken is so lame.
Oh yeah, you said I was about to ask why you started trading with Kraken, but you said the instant deposits.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was able to trade Friday.
Mm.
My money should be hitting tonight from my TradeAvate account again.
Mm-hmm.
Do over, second chance for everybody listening. Man, I ran it up to like 1200 locked in, and then for some reason from 250. So I made about $1,000, and then I don't know, just horrible management. Like I said, I fell asleep on that one trade that I could have got out at break even. That's devastating to me. That hurts. I wish I can get that back. Really
Hit that do over button.
Yeah, like I want that back. So I was just like, damn it. And I was paying, it sucks because I was watching the charts for hours before that, and I just dozed off and fell asleep. I woke up, I was like, ah! Looked at the charts. And I was like, damn. And I saw that it went to break even and back down. I was like, oh my gosh. Why did you fall asleep?
Self-sabotage comes in many ways. It comes in many ways. It comes in different forms, man. It's crazy, man. Because, I mean, dude, it's crazy that you say you fell asleep because, man, you stayed up like a soldier with some of your other trades, and all of a sudden, you fell asleep with this one.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. Self-sabotage, man. It does show itself in different forms. Like with me, for whatever reason, when I start doing good, I start trading like a regard, taking bad trades, convince myself to trade outside of a winning strategy. And then when that winning strategy doesn't work, then you just go on a tilt spree and the tilt just does the rest. Even though it's my own fault, I take it out on all my accounts that I worked hard in. And it's like I just noticed, like, it's just like a path. It's like a gateway. It's like you do one thing, it's a domino effect, and it just knocks over all the other dominoes.
It's the September contract still. Yeah. What is like? God damn, Kraken is so lame. Like I don't even know what this is. It looks like a dom, but it's not a dom.
What is it doing?
It's like sitting at 29,800, or maybe, yeah, I can't zoom in on it. I don't know. The only thing Kraken got for them is their instant deposits. That's it. Their platform is absolute doo-doo. But yeah, that overnight margin on the nano, man, it better be super cheap. If they want max participants, like they claim with these nano contracts, you got to make that overnight margin like very reasonable.
Yeah.
You know? Like if somebody put in, let's say somebody started with $200. That's reasonable, right?
Mm-hmm.
200 buck account. You trade nanos. The overnight margin better be like $50.
I think it'll be at least like 100 or probably 150, maybe 200 for the overnight margin.
You think 200?
Probably like
Yeah.
200, 250. That sounds about right.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I mean, would you want to have a position open with an account less than $500 on a nano? I guess I would have to. I just like I said, you would have to see how much money it would cost, because you already know. In that hour, I mean, anything can happen. Trump can say
Did
something
you see
stupid.
Oh yeah, you're right. Did you see what Alfred just typed?
What?
20 cents per side? Is that more? No, that's not more expensive than micros, but micros is up there. But 40 cents per round trip? Yo, that's kind of, they bugging with that.
Tradivate thinks that Tradivate thinks they're their birthday for whatever reason. Tradivate, you're not the birthday, okay? You're not the birthday. Tradivate, you had, like, dude, you had the game on lock at one point when there was no other platform available. But you're not it no more. That's why they acting up when Alpha tried to leave them. Like, dude, you don't got Top Step no more. Regardless of what people say, Top Step is still the trendsetter. Because I ran across, you know how Top Step started the labs and shit like that. Dude, I saw a couple other prop firms. They started doing the same shit, talking about, yeah, we got lab accounts too. This is only for a little bit of time only. Dude, Top Step is still the trendsetter. Apex is the reason why we get discounts, but Top Step is still a leader. Everybody still looks at Top Step and figure out what should we be doing next. They model all their accounts after Top Step. The industry leader. But if Tradivate is talking about 20 cents per side, that, dude, how does that make sense when 20 cents is literally the cost of the contract? MNQ is going to be, or NNQ is going to have, I think it's like 20 cents per tick, I think. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Top Step is still, like I said, it's the industry standard. No one can deny that. Because first, Top Step was the reason why prop firms even exist. They were the first one that came out with something like this. Even though people don't particularly care. Because, I mean, it was what they changed because of silver. I think someone posted like... Someone posted their Top Step statement report. I don't understand how anybody would even have, or that kind of information would be available to the public. Is Top Step public? I didn't know. Anyway, the point is, obviously during that silver run, Top Step lost a lot of money, obviously. So they had to change up to save their bottom line. So apparently, when silver started running up, that was like their first negative quarter, supposedly in 13 years. So when the money is going up and then all of a sudden you have your first negative and like you break the streak, of course you're going to change up, of course. And once Top Step did it, other firms started to follow. I don't like Dirt. When silver was running up, I'm surprised that any firm was allowing people to trade it. Because all I had to do was full port the open and get lucky. I'm surprised anybody was letting them do it. Apex straight up banned all the metals, even the metals that didn't even move. I'm surprised people talk about they banned copper. Copper don't even move like that. They banned copper. Talk about it was a high volatile instrument and that it can't be traded. Yeah, so yeah, the NNQ, the tick size is about it's 50 cents. Tick value is, hold on, what? That's not, that's different.
Cents.
Oh, so a 100-point move on the NNQ is $50.
Oh, I caught 100. I just caught 100 points, baby. Yeah, you only made $50. That ain't enough to cover a meal these days. That's wild.
Yeah.
I just missed this long though. That kind of sucks.
Oh, you're not in it? We in it, baby. We in it. We've been in it though. We took a couple of. It was down. I think about like $142. But we in it, baby.
Where'd you get in at 872?
I got in. It filled my order around like 9 o'clock, so like 43 minutes ago, and then I was in drawdown, and now I'm finally green.
Well, glad you're green.
Yeah. Is Top Step is Apex worth it? It really depends on what you want to achieve. If you can afford buying 20 accounts, multiple accounts, I think Apex is worth it. If you're buying 1 or 2 accounts, there's better options. But hey, at least you know. I mean, shit, you can have like, shit, you really don't even need to stop with it in queue if one contract is going to be $50 of 100 points. So shit, you got to get like a big move on the NNQ, man.
Yeah. But the hopium though is going to go crazy if you on the wrong side. It'll come back. I'm only down 100. I'm down 200 points. It'll bounce back.
Yep.
We're gonna recover this. Like, bro, give it up.
Yeah, I mean, they know what they're doing. The nano, the NNQ is definitely going to. Motherfuckers ain't gonna probably trade with no stop. Cause I mean, shit, you don't need no stop. Like, stop what? Stop profits? You don't need that. I'm just joking, guys. Use proper risk management when you trade.
If I could swing, my margin's only 150, 200. I'm holding this, baby.
Mm-hmm.
We'll bounce back. We'll gap up. Oh, shoot.
Oh, shit. This is the first ad that I've seen in dang. Okay, so they actually look at that. They got ads in the chat. You know, I saw something interesting online today. I didn't know people actually had conversations with their with ChatGPT about stuff. I mean, I guess I really never thought about it, but they have like conversations that they would have with a friend with ChatGPT. I didn't know people did that. Not saying anything's wrong with it. I just didn't know people did that.
Yeah, they do.
Just ask it my question and tell it thank you, and that's it. I never crossed my mind to actually consider it as a friend. My imaginary friend in my chat box. I wonder if the NNQ is going to have a big influence on the market and actually push it. Because if it's going to push on the NNQ, will there be some slippage? Because you already know there's going to be a whole lot of volume in it. I mean, there's so many questions. Is there going to be a lot of slippage on it? Is it going to trade and be as close to the NNQ? I mean, not the NNQ, the MNQ and the NQ as possible. I mean, will the wicks be 50 points each? Because how are they going to stop people out? 50-point wicks. Yeah, you gotta catch the so from what I see, because Apex is currently doing a $60 all in on their 100-day intraday accounts, end of day accounts. Excuse me. It's $60 all in on their 100K end of day account. But for whatever reason, I fumbled the bag on that one.
Yeah, I hope it has good liquidity when they launch it.
Yeah. I hope so too.
As more and more people, start piling into it.
Shit, we up about 18 points, 20 points, baby. 20 points. I'm just excited to be able to trade my personal account now. I may actually stop buying prop accounts and just focus solely on my brokerage account.
What broker are you using? You sticking with Ninja or are you going somewhere else?
Yeah, Top Step.
The enemy.
The enemy. Yeah, Top Step. Like I said, Top Step really wanted female traders because I signed me and my girl up, and they sent her the email before they sent me the email. It's like, we welcome you to Top Step Brokerage when it was on a wait list. Yeah, I didn't get mine until like 2 months afterwards.
Hey.
Yeah. I felt kind of something about that because I signed as BOPA at the same time, and they sent it to her like 2 or 3 weeks. It just seems like they always done that. Like whenever they do like a wait list for stuff, they always send it to her. Like they always send her stuff first before they send it to me when I'm the one that actively trades. You know what, K-Trade? We was actually talking about that the other day. Now that nano contracts are a thing, I mean, shit, I'm already saying it. Why do I need to buy prop accounts? So I wonder how prop accounts are going to respond to this change. How will they respond? Because now they have to make it to where when you think about trading your own money, because the whole thing about prop firms is Don't trade your money, trade our money. But now with these nano contracts, people can go into a personal account with no rules. All the money that they make is theirs versus the $10,000 that you have to make just to get a $2,000 payout. You don't think so? Yeah, I mean, I talked about this before. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I wonder if so. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna target SD1. Actually, gonna front run that a little bit right there. I'm gonna target SD1 on this. But yeah, what really opened my eyes to that was like I said, when I was trading Blue Sky, I lost all that money, all that time, all that money, and then it just really hit me like, man, I just made $28,000. I could have took the payout. I could have, but I was being foolish and greedy. I could have just took the payout, but still, even if I didn't take the payout, I made $28,000 for a 3K payout. And ever since then, I started looking at these accounts differently. I no longer want to make the 9K. I no longer want to make 6K. The 50Ks are kind of, I mean, it's all right. 3K is all right. The 25Ks are too small. But now, actually, with the nano contracts, the 25Ks are probably going to be my go-tos. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start trading the nano, like the 25Ks with the nano contracts, because we can easily get $1,500. Actually, Smith, why don't you trade like props on the side alongside of your account?
I don't know. I'm just tired of props.
Are you?
Yeah. Just tired of them.
Are you spending your money?
Yeah. How do I get confirmation? How do I customize the candlesticks on here?
Because it's a psychological thing. When I would trade one mini, I had a 50-point target, and I would feel so great when price hit that profit target and I make a cool $1,000. And then the market would continue to go past 50 points. But I'm out of the position. So either I can lock the account and step away, or I can risk that $1,000 that I just made and get back in to get a little extra bit of money. But we all know how that usually ends. The biggest thing is just having that single point of failure. Either it just seems like it's really hard to win when trading one contract. But it's better to have a hard target, a risk to reward target, and a runner. So you can feel, so all levels can feel vindicated. Like I got the whole move. I was able to still pay myself, and I made some money that's going to cover future losses. It's hard to do that with one contract. It's hard. Unless you completely don't care. I mean, if you just set a target and it hits your target or stop and you don't care, well, okay, you don't care. But like I said, I trade for money and I trade for entertainment purposes. And for my entertainment purpose side, that's not going to cut it. It ain't going to cut it. Well, 2Micros on a they go live the 24th of August. So the 24th of this month they go live. So that's why I'm excited. 2Micros on a 25K is a lot. 2Micros on a 50K is a lot, because you got to think about it. You have $2,000, 2Micros, 2 MNQ contracts is actually a lot. And it's you're not gonna really do it on a 2K account. I mean, I guess you can, but depending on how big your stop is and how much you're risking, I mean, that 2K can be gone with 2Micros. You trade 2Micros on a $1,000 account, you'll probably lose that account in 2 or 3 trades if it doesn't go your way. If it doesn't go your way. You said option funding is live? Definitely mental, man. I realized that trading is easy. It's just it's the psychology. It's really the psychology, because I know what I'm supposed to do. I just don't do it at times. And when I'm in a self-sabotaging cycle, I'm definitely not doing. I'm doing the complete opposite of what I should be doing. I've come on stream with you guys, and then some days it's, I'm just being foolish, super foolish. And I just know that, okay, I mean, I'm in a self-sabotaging cycle where no matter what I do, I'm not gonna. I'll take the bad trades. I'll hold on stubbornly to the bad trades. I'll close the good trades, the trades that work. They don't even go near my stop, but for whatever reason, I'm trying to convince myself, man, get out while you still can. And then the market is not helping, because it's fueling the story by its behavior. And then you get out to alleviate that pressure, the market goes, and you're like, well, shit. Well, shit. Such an emotional roller coaster. It's not even emotional. It's more mental. It's, you got to deal with, you got to manage your emotions, and you got to manage your thoughts. And like I said, your brain will shamelessly lie to you, manipulate you into, so it can come back into its comfort zone. And it will shamelessly do it. That's exactly right, GK Trades. That's exactly right. All right, so we got a 15-minute imbalance here, so I do expect for this to hold. Do expect for that to hold. Yeah, it'll be 1 micro. Yeah, I plan on trading 7 contracts. So I'm gonna trade it the same way I trade a 50K with 7 micro contracts, or actually, I'm thinking about ES. I trade 7 ES contracts, but Nasdaq has always been like 3 or 4. So I'm gonna trade 6 to 7, 7 NNQ contracts and trade it like that. I probably still have like one single exit, maybe. But I'll probably have at least 4 come off at 100 points. So I can at least, or so I can at least bank at least $200. So that means that, like, dude, that means that if I have a 100 point stop, I'm only risking $50. So that means that my daily loss limit, if I have a $150 daily loss limit, I should never hit that, because that would mean that I lost 200 and 250. Actually, no, that's more than that. It's like $400 because $100, 100 points is $50. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not losing 500. Like, dude, if you lose 500 points on the Nasdaq, you really got to actually look in the mirror and say, well, shit. Actually, no, I did the math wrong again. No, I'm thinking about something different. Never mind. No, it's 1, 2, 3. So you lose 300 points. So in order to have that $150 loss limit hit, I had to lose 300 points on the MNQ, and that's not going to happen. Or the NNQ. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No. No.
It'll bounce back.
Be bold and hold. Yo, what's up, BPK Gaming? What's up, man? Nano crackheads. Yeah, dude, there's no way that you lose 300 points on the NQ. I mean, the NQ can wick you out for sure, but 300 points on the NQ? Smith, you thinking about it? Is like, yeah, it can happen.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm not hitting the margin requirements, I'm holding. It'll be back.
But 300 points. I mean, at some point you gotta tell yourself, like, okay, bro, I'm wrong here.
I know I'm wrong. Oh, I know I'm wrong, but it'll bounce back. We'll be back.
You asked if to explain my trading style. So mostly I'm a breakout pullback trader, basically. I look for breakout of ranges and I trade the pullback. That's basically all I do. I'm starting to actually trade with the trend now. That's new. But I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah, you just DCA your way out of it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, please. Please. I also like to use market structure to validate or confirm my trades. I'm starting to see that trend line trades like this one, at least on the ES, are very effective. But with the Nasdaq, sometimes I feel like the EMAs and the imbalances are a better strategy with the Nasdaq. But if this was a trend break, because if you look at the ES, I don't think there was even a trend break on the ES. Yeah. Or at least it hasn't happened yet. But it's happened on the Nasdaq. If this broke the trend, then on the ES that would be a bad thing. But on the Nasdaq, she likes to use these trend breaks as liquidity traps for the move higher. But then sometimes she will ride the trend. Sometimes. But yeah, for the most part, I try to be as patient as possible. I like to trade extremes. I like to trade the pullbacks because this move confirms that there are buyers. And when the market pulls back into a previous area of support, I can ride this move higher or a retest of the highs. The same thing with the move down. Oh, nice.
Here we go. I'm trying to see if I can get in on this.
Where are you looking to get in at?
It's a long opportunity because I feel, well, let me check book map. I feel like we're going to break the 29s, but like break and hold above the 2900s. That 900 level.
I'll look at silver tomorrow because I'm not gonna chase silver tonight. I'll look at her tomorrow. See what she does with it. Silver. Yeah, I think Nasdaq pushes high. You think that you said it can come all the way down to 29?
No, I was saying 900. I think we're gonna break 900 eventually.
Yeah. I think we shoot up to the upside here. I think we shoot up to the upside. It doesn't look. This doesn't look like. The one thing that I've learned about the Nasdaq, or just finally accepted about the Nasdaq, if price is above EMAs, it has to break the EMA first, and then you kind of have to trade the pullback into the EMAs because it's so difficult running into these EMAs while the market is trying to react at these EMAs. It really is. So you're at ES buys. You see NQ inverted fair value gap. Honestly, I'm not familiar with and I'm going to assume that an inverse fair value gap is a gap that got broken through, and that the market pulls back and uses as like support or resistance. I'm going to assume that. I try to keep it simple as possible. Right now, we're in a 15-minute bullish imbalance. So I expect the market to push higher here. If it breaks, oh, that's correct. Oh, okay. Okay. Honestly, I try not to make this more complicated than it needs to be. I know that there's more terminology that's out there. He says order blocks and breaker blocks. Would you mind explaining what that is? Because for me, an order block, honestly, I haven't seen one in a while. I think the closest thing, I think it's called, what is it called? Morning or evening star. That pattern, to me, that's an order block. But I know that, people have their own definition for it. But it'll be something kind of like this, like a 3-candle formation. This candle leaves an imbalance, and I would mark that candle, like as an example. If this candle was I guess technically it is a bullish and engulfing candle, and it leaves an imbalance. To me, that's an order block, because from what I observed, is the market likes to come back into this candle, and we'll see a reaction from it. but I haven't seen one in a while. No, I guess I am on a 1 minute chart. Maybe it's on a higher time frame chart, like the 5 minute. Yeah, I haven't seen one in a while, honestly. And usually when I don't see something for a while, I just stop paying attention to it, because it works when you see it. It works when it happens, but it seems like the market is not printing that formation as frequently as they used to, so I don't pay attention to it. Yeah, I think we went back. I'm looking at previous price action, and I'm not seeing anything.
That thing missed me by a point.
And then,
My
where are you trying to get in
limit
at?
I had my limit at 870. Dropped to 71.
I mean, you could probably still get in it. Is that I mean, right now it's at a 15-minute imbalance. The midpoint is about it's roughly 877. It's right there at the 50% of the 15-minute imbalance. So it's either you're gonna get in or you're not. Take the trade or not.
I'll let price do its thing and limit me in. If not, I would love to see it break down the point of control. That's not even. And then VWAP is right there at about 852. I don't think we go down there necessarily. Let me look at my other chart. Decisions.
9:30. Decisions. Oh, okay. This is what you're talking about. Yeah. You're saying the candle responsible for taking liquidity is where the order block belongs. In order to confirm the order block, you need a candle close above the body or wick, depending on the preference. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll look at that. I mean, well, maybe it's probably better that you didn't get in, because I mean, it looks like it wants to go higher, but
I just got tagged in. Where's my thing at?
Hold on, did you?
Yeah, it hit what is this?
Oh, it is 70. Oh, damn.
This stupid platform. What is this? Oh, why did they hide that? I can't stand this platform. Like I said, the only thing they got going for them that's good is the instant deposits on Kraken. Everything else is like, bro, what? Trying to figure out this platform. Uh-oh.
I think you're good, bro. This is just the NQ we're talking about. You know it's gonna be all this BS. I think you're good. Oh shit, let's just say it like this. We hope you good, because shit, I'm long with you. Shit. I hope it's good. Let's put all this good, positive energy out into the world right now and let this NQ long work. It was working, and then it triple top at these highs. I mean, actually, it ran the top of this candle right here. I don't think it drops, though. I don't think we see a reversal.
What is the ignition candle, Rock?
Uh, 57 Eastern, 11 ES sweep. Okay, so so I'm assuming that's Friday. Or okay, that's probably okay. Well, that's Friday because 11:02. Oh, okay, I forgot. Okay. Okay, so you said so 9:57.
See, where's VWAP
Okay, so
at?
that's 9:57 right there. And then you said 11:02.
49.
So if you look at ES swept the high, NQ made a higher lower high. Going to the bullish market. Okay. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. That seems like that's a lot. You have to probably take in all that. Is this something that I guess I would have to look into this. My assumption is that this will be hard to decipher because I mean I see the sweep in real time. I think my biggest issue would be trusting that. That would be my biggest issue is to trust that sweep. And you can already see that the ES is buying on that trend line right there. So at least the bulls are holding that trend line on the ES.
We up $23, baby.
Dang, don't spend it all in one place. Our boy Smith rich, man. This man just made 20. I'm up 60, baby. We up $60, baby.
Man, I can't even buy a burger from Five Guys.
Yo, Five Guys is stupid expensive, man.
Stupid.
Yeah, GK trades. Yeah, I was actually talking about that on Friday. I hate liars. Like liars hate. I hate liars with a passion. But here I am trading the NQ when she's the biggest, most, the queen of all liars and manipulators, and here I am trading her like, and then coming back to her after she lies, steals, she takes everything away from you.
She takes your money.
She makes you feel like you're wrong. It's so crazy, man. Here I am trading it. Yeah, that's true. Dude, I mean, the first, so I would admit that I was a bit influenced trying Five Guys for the first time because honestly, I thought Five Guys was just another off-brand McDonald's or Burger King or whatever. But this guy posted that I think it was Five Guys and Burger King, which surprised me, were the only burgers that actually rotted when it was left alone over time. All the other products that he had, obviously McDonald's don't rot. I think it was also Wendy's, maybe. It was I think it was also Wendy's. But anyway, so that encouraged me to try Five Guys. I was like, huh, that's interesting. I mean, if the food rots, then that's okay with me. I'm not gonna eat anything if it doesn't rot. Because obviously that your system has to work harder, and it has to run harder to break down that food, or you can't really call it food, product in your stomach.
Yeah.
I go to Five Guys for the family. I spent about $50 and I was like, wow, never again. Never again. This is groceries, dude. Never again.
Never again.
We ain't getting Five Guys ever again. Shit.
Oh shoot.
At one point in time, I was addicted to the fries. Oh man, I really enjoy Five Guys fries. But what saved me from spending $10, $20, $30 on Five Guy fries is that on Amazon I bought this fry cutter. I went to HEB, big HEB, and got some potatoes. I put those potatoes in that fry cutter. I put a little bit of coconut oil in my air fryer, doing the fries in that air fryer, and wow, it was It's like, damn, this tastes good. This tastes like Five Guys fries. So now I don't have to go to Five Guys at all no more because I got Five Guys at home. And I don't need to go to Five Guys no more. But I did go to Five Guys to, for nostalgia reasons. And yeah, that shit is nasty now. I don't know what the hell happened. That shit nasty to me. I don't eat that shit. I just have Five Guys at home. That doesn't sound right.
It didn't. But I was gonna let you cook. It didn't sound right. But...
That didn't sound right. Pause. Got Five Guys at home. Think about that. Okay. Yeah, that shit's stupid expensive. Oh wow, that's interesting. It's 10:20. I didn't even notice that. It was just like 9:30. Just like the last time I looked at the clock. Man, did we have like a time jump or something? What happened?
Nah, I'm just going, just flying by.
Dude, it's flying by, man. Nah, I don't think so. So I just use coconut oil because it's like the most natural oil. All that other vegetable oil and all that other bullshit. I seen the video. I ain't gonna never eat that shit ever again. I'm not gonna use it for cooking anymore. Like the stuff that they put on the shelves for us to consume is criminal. It's absolutely criminal. A lot of this shit is not food. You can't even call it food. It's a bunch of bullshit. And you wonder why people are getting sick because you're putting food that has no nutritional value into your body, and when it breaks it down and tries to extract nutrients, there is none. So it just expended all those resources to break down whatever the hell you just ate, and it's getting nothing in return. And if you do that long enough over time, of course your body's going to break down. Of course things are going to stop working. Of course you're going to get cancer. That's why they have on a lot of their products that some ingredients may cause cancer. I mean, the whole thing is cancerous. No nutritional value in it. So yeah, that's the only reason why I use coconut oil, because it's like it's a natural oil, not the vegetable bull crap that they got on the shelves.
What you talking about? That's Chick-fil-A all day. The cancer causing chicken.
Hell yeah, dude. I don't know what the hell. Chick-fil-A used to be clutch. Now that shit is like, dude.
I stopped eating Chick-fil-A a while ago.
Yeah. You seen that video where the video went viral because she was actually reading off all the ingredients and actually showing people what those ingredients were, and then they took the ingredients off their website.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, their chicken is obviously different. Like, I don't even think that's chicken. We already know that they have 3D printed meat in production. You have to. It's not going to say 3D printed meat. It's going to say like cultivated or bioengineered or something. You got to actually read your food now because they got lab grown meat and they're feeding it to people. People are eating that shit. I think Chick-fil-A is the biggest culprit because the same thing with McDonald's feeding all them burgers. Where they get all them chickens from? You got like 20, 30 million Chick-fil-A's in one city. Where y'all getting all that chicken from?
Beyond me.
Yeah, they changed their chicken supplier, all right. They changed that shit, all right. Yeah, I don't eat that Chick-fil-A no more. There's something wrong with the because I have such a simple diet. Whenever I introduce something new into my system, I can feel all the effects I stopped eating the chicken because I felt I was more chemically imbalanced. Like I was so chemically imbalanced. I felt like a child almost. Yeah, I mean, it's just I mean, for the lack of better words, I felt more irrational. I would get angrier more often. I would get angry at stuff that normally I wouldn't get angry at. But here I am feeling like I can't emotionally contain myself. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? So I stopped eating it because of that. It's like, why do I? And then obviously I tested it to make sure it wasn't like some random event. And just every time I ate the chicken, I felt like a child getting angry at stupid shit. So I don't eat the chicken no more. And then when I was eating the fries just kind of felt like, I don't know, it didn't make me. The chemical imbalance was there, but I just didn't like how it made me feel afterwards. It felt heavy. It just gave me a heavy feeling, and I didn't like that. It felt like my body was warming up more than it usually would to break down whatever the hell it was, or fries. So I would be hot more, hotter than usual. So when I notice stuff like that with the foods I eat now, I will immediately stop eating it. This body is the only one I got for this life. I'm enjoying this life so far, so I want to live it as long as possible. I want to live this life as long as possible. And well, the Nasdaq is really acting up at this trend line. I mean, shit, what are you trying to do, NQ? You say you don't eat meat either? Yeah, I tried that freaking Beyond Meat crap too, and I mean, that's not even food. Once I found out what Beyond Meat was, because I tried, I ate it. I tried it. And there was at one point in time I did try the vegan thing. Not necessarily vegan, but I just stopped eating meat. The only reason why I stopped doing that was because everybody's on the internet saying, like, if you want to be super healthy, if you want to clear up disease and this and that and blah 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 blah, then you need to stop eating meat. And being a health nut, I wouldn't call myself a nut. Being conscious about my health, because I don't want to, saying it that way makes it feel like I shouldn't care about myself. So just being very cautious about what I eat and what I put into my body. I tried it for 2 years. I will say that I did have a lot more energy. I didn't have the brain fog and stuff like that. Not saying that. I feel like that was more of the fast food that was probably causing that. But doing that did clean up my system to the point that now I can feel the imbalances. I can feel the effect of everything that I eat, because, like I said, I cleaned out so I stopped eating the fast food, stopped eating the bullshit. My diet was mostly rice, beans, greens, and potatoes. And I dedicated myself to that for 2 years. So there will be no question about if not eating meat didn't give, or if it causes any health. Anyway, but here's the downside to that. That was the smallest that I've ever been. A healthy weight for me for a long time, I was 180, 190. 180, 190. During that 2-year time period, I was probably like 175, 180. I would just fluctuate in between that weight class. That was the smallest that I ever been. My brother looked at me and was like, damn, you Wiz Khalifa? And I remember that shit because that shit was so funny. Like, damn, what's up, Wiz Khalifa? I was like, yo, what? That was the smallest that I've ever been in my life. And I will say this. I feel that I don't. So I kind of blend. I kind of blend it now. I only eat meat 4 days a week, and it's so it's basically chicken with every meal. The chicken breast with every meal, and I'll eat a steak after a workout. But I only do that 4 days a week, and so right now, so I went from like 180, so now I'm like 230, 240, 230, 240 with the more balanced diet. And this is the biggest that I've probably been. The biggest. And I got gains in the gym. Like I did the experiment too. Like I just only tried to eat chicken and not the beef, not the red meat with the iron and B12 and all that other stuff for energy. Eating the steak, I go up in the gym. Like right now, I bench about well, I got about, actually, I just went up 25 pounds. So I bench, what is that? So, hold on. So right now I'm at 410 right now. My bench is at 410 with the 3 plates. I got 345 plates. The bar is 45 pounds. And then I just added 25 pounds on both sides. So that's about like 410. I wouldn't have been able to bench 410 on a vegan diet. I'm just going to tell you, I should have right now. That was not happening. I didn't start seeing gains until I balanced out my diet with like the chicken with every meal and the beef 4 days a week. I wouldn't have been able to do that before. So I get stronger in the gym every day by having a balanced diet. I had a lot of energy when I didn't eat meat. I had a clearer, my hormones were more controllable. That's like during that time period, I had full control of my hormones. Honestly, people thought I was weird because I wouldn't get mad at shit. I was like, all right, whatever. All right. I mean, it is what it is. I was more logical then. I'm not saying that I'm logical now. I'm not, but I was super logical. I wouldn't have emotional. Like if I was trading back then, I probably would have been like, okay, yeah. All right, so I lost here. I just have to look for the next trade versus being mad that I lost. Maybe it's the lack of testosterone. Maybe that's what it probably was. Maybe just a lack of testosterone. But obviously I have more testosterone now, so I'm going to react to things more often than I used to. So that's another big difference. I have way more testosterone.
Get this breakout though. Can we get the breakout, please?
Dang, the RDC reference. Yo, I would want to do something like that for like the trading world though. Like those brothers are doing something big. Are you familiar with RDC World, Smith?
Yeah.
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 That man said that if he go, his whole team goes. If he goes, his whole team goes. He don't go by himself. And dude, I really respect that. I really respect that. That is so respectable. Honestly, I really don't see why any like how do you like how does someone go to sleep at night when you leave your friends behind or people that came up with you, and just because you're the one that broke out, you're gonna leave people behind? Nah, I'm gonna take my whole team with me. It's a package deal. You really don't see people like that because he could have just gone off and done things by himself, but he just makes it clear that if his team ain't a part of it, then he's not a part of it. Yeah, I
I meant
definitely
to
agree with that.
say,
Oh, go ahead, Smith. My bad.
I was just gonna say, Kraken updated their platform. They're not necessarily biting off TradingView anymore. You can see it's kind of like a lot different,
Mhm.
and I would say it's slightly better. It's still trash overall, not my cup of tea, but it has improved slightly.
Mm-hmm.
At least I can place an order now. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You ever try to? I mean, don't you got Tastyworks?
Yeah, I do have an account. I mean, I created an options account with them,
Mm.
but I never really put any money in there
For futures?
and did anything with it.
Mm. Yeah, they got instant shit. They used to fuck me up with that instant withdrawal. I mean, I put so much money in that account and lost all of it. That instant withdrawal, or not instant deposit. My bad. Instant deposit. There we go, baby.
I know, right? Yeah, like I want to add a limit to the thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I just want a regular limit. Hold on, wait. Maybe that's what I need to do. Wait, this is the order ticket, so that won't even work. I don't know. Market. On the chart trader, I got buy stop loss, sell take profit, buy trailing stop,
Mm-hmm.
sell limit. I don't want to sell. Oh, come, let's go ES. Let's go NQ.
Yeah, I looked at the ES and that's what's giving me confidence about this trade because the ES is going. Yeah, dude. When everything comes together with trading, it definitely will change your life. Oh, you asked how did I get into this trade? So I got in early. I should have probably gotten in at VWAP, but I got in right here. So I was in drawdown. But once it broke above my entry and used my entry as support, now we're in this. I mean, the reason why I got into this was I was hoping that the market would have done this at that area. But I think I was in like about 22 points in drawdown. It did almost hit my stop though. It almost did hit my stop, but I'm just glad it didn't. Yeah.
Like a higher time frame, because I know there was some struggle area in the 900s. Yeah.
Well, I think we go higher because on a toss, we have some orders sitting at 960. The next level, the next biggest level, is about 917ish, 920ish. But the biggest level is, like I said, is at 960. So we could see the market. I mean, if the market can break above these highs, we're going to start trending. But if the market fails at these highs, we have all these stops. We're going to probably see a big move back down. So, like I said, I got my stop where I need to have my stop. If I'm wrong here, I will only lose $168. But if I win, I'll get $450. So we'll see. But if they fail, if the bears fail, or if the bulls fail here, I mean, we got all these stops, these sell stops underneath this trend line. It'll probably come and try to take out those lows, probably, or it'll probably take out this low or this low. There's a lot of objectives that the bears want to take out. You have this objective for the bears. You have that objective for the bears. So let's just hope that the market continues. Let's just hope the bulls break out above these highs. Yeah, I know. bunch of chop. It's a prop account. It's not a live account. It's a prop account. I wouldn't trade. So I wouldn't use, or I wouldn't recommend TradingView for a personal account because the fills on this thing is horrible. Mm.
Yeah, I hate trading ES. Sharm knows this. It's
Dude,
hard. It's really hard for me to trade ES.
you trading ES right now?
I only trade ES when I'm like down to my last like $60 in my account. I'm trying to make a miracle happen. That's when I hop in ES.
Yeah, dude.
But
Dude, I just hate the ES, man. I just really do. Just hate the ES. Just wish it would be better.
cause it be, I don't know, it'd be switching up cause like it's been leading the
Mhm.
market lately.
It
Like,
has. It has.
NQ's been lagging. I'm like, bruh, at least be on par with each other. You at least you could do is do that. Come on, NQ.
Yep. The ES is definitely the stronger of the pair, just like BPK Gaming has stated. It is the stronger one. I mean, the thing about the ES is that it won't do that bullshit price action that the Nasdaq likes to do. Likes to fake people out and then going like, oh yeah, never mind. The ES said we're going up, so that's what we're doing. Even though it went down 200 points for no damn reason and ES didn't do it. But like I said, if ES can just stop with that 10-point back to break even bull crap, it will be more enjoyable to trade. Because stuff
Yeah.
like this, like if I were to take a trade like this, a breakout pullback trade, it goes up maybe 9 points. So let's just say you caught the bottom, 77, 87. And you see, right, like, dude, that's insane. You just got 10 points. This big move on the damn ES, it still hasn't even hit 10 points yet. And it hasn't even hit 10 points. And if you caught the exact bottom, you're still in this trade, hoping that you'll get your 10-point target. And I hate that. If the ES was just stop that bullshit, I would just trade the ES. This would be ES anonymous, and there would be no questions asked. No questions asked. But the ES likes to play around, and then you'll get your target. After it hit your break even about 10 times, and you're thinking about how many times you could have taken profits and then re-entered at your break even.
So you think about how many times you could have taken profits. That is so true. That's why it's funny. Dang, and I could have got out like 4 or 5 times already.
Dude, man, sometimes I'd be like,
Got
all right,
back.
all right, man. Yeah, you just have to worry about your entries on the ES, or on the on the Nasdaq. You have to worry about your entries. On the ES, you have to worry about your exits. It's pretty clear where you should be getting in and out at, or in with the ES. It's not that clear with the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq, you can just leave a runner, and you'll come back at the end of the day up like 10 million points. So you don't have to worry about an exit. It's always the entry. It's always the entry. Especially if you're heavy. Man, the Nasdaq can literally snatch your soul if you're like in like 5 or 10 minis, and it does that BS that it does. Oh man, that thing can
Yeah.
snatch your soul. You stop breathing. You just realize you didn't take a breath in the last 10 minutes. You said NQ's too crazy? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I said, man, the ES, I just hate the fact that my biggest concern every time I open up an ES trade is, damn, is it going to hit my target without hitting my break even 20 times? Or is it going to miss my my target and then completely reverses? Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That is so true. It's like it's been 10 hours.
Originally,
Oh, go ahead.
it's been 10 hours. Originally, I was gonna say I was just gonna try to get in at like 29.47, but it would have missed me.
Mm.
Missed my limit and then ran up all those points. Yep, 47 was my area.
Double for the
I
Nasdaq.
think it, yeah, and it dropped down to 48.50.
Mm.
So it would have missed me by a point and a half. Though I probably would have chased it a little. Maybe got in at VWAP. But I don't know. I'm in with you at 870. Got in on that drop. At the time, it was following this trend line. It's kind of a beautiful entry for the long play. If they would just break out now. ES, yeah, I hate this. How they're not correlated like they used to be.
It's gonna get even worse next month when they add Anthropic and OpenAI to the Nasdaq. It's gonna get even worse.
Yeah, I'm not ready for all of that.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, the Nasdaq and ES is definitely gonna be two. It's gonna be two different, unless they do something with the math in the weights. It's just gonna be two different instruments. One is gonna, we can't use SMT anymore. I mean, shit, you can. We'll see. This is only speculation. We'll see what happens when they add Anthropic and OpenAI to the Nasdaq. Huh? You know what, Alfred? I did throw on the VWAP wave on my chart, and okay, I'll leave it on my chart for a while. It's all hindsight. I don't know if I would have taken those trades in real time, but it is all hindsight. So far, it does look like you can just scalp it. You can just scalp one extreme to the next. Yeah, okay. I see what you're talking about.
What on earth? The heck did I just do? Damn it, Kraken. What did I just do? Crap.
Yeah, BPK. Yeah, because we already seen a divergence away from the ES now with SpaceX. Because I was trading the ES last week, the last couple of weeks, and as the ES was going up, the Nasdaq just randomly went down, doing the complete opposite of what one was doing from the other. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. That was interesting. I'm sitting in a long on ES and I look at the Nasdaq, it's supposed to be in shorts now. It's like, huh, that's interesting. The ES went straight up though. The ES went straight up. It didn't even pull back. I think it went straight up. Like that day, yeah, this shit just went straight up. No pullbacks. He said NQ's a thief. Yeah. She is a goddess. She requires sacrifice. If you want your account to win, you have to give a prop account up for sacrifice. It's what she requires. You know what she requires. Sacrifice. And then, don't let her find out that you've been winning and you haven't been offering up an account a sacrifice, because she'll take all your shit away. All of it.
She requires the sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm only in one. Got in long one micro at 870 on this drop here. I had my limit. I had another limit. So I was kind of hoping it would get back down here, but that was kind of wishful thinking. It's kind of respecting this little trend line here so far on this 5-minute chart. But now it's kind of fading out here up top. I wonder if the shorts come in one more time. They're telling me I should get out, or if they break out, let's see. Yeah, we got that previous 786 on ES, 786.75, 786. Yeah, so ES is kind of trying to contend with that high. 786 that was made on Friday.
I can get this thing.
Here we go with the BS.
It's having a hard time at these highs, man. It's having a really hard time at these highs. That's what's concerning. Oh shit. Congratulations, but gold didn't take away your account? I mean, gold's been very nasty to me. I don't know if gold calmed down. I haven't looked at her chart. I replaced her with silver. Silver is my girl now. I replaced gold with silver. Gold almost snatched. So the account that I got a payout from last week, gold almost snatched that account away. She almost snatched it up. ES saved it. So I'm not gonna sit here and talk too much shit about ES, but I had 5 losing days on gold in a row, and that is not normal for the way that I trade the gold, because I just couldn't believe it. And so yeah, she almost took it away from me. I had like 5 losing days in a row. Lost about $1,000. And then ES came in with the clutch win. I won about $800, so I basically wiped out those losses. Excuse me. And then I had the win with back to break even Nasdaq. It's like that. Damn.
Oh damn. I just wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about, GK. Gold shouldn't even be. I can take maybe 1 or 2 losses in a row, because I take 1 trade a day with gold. But I mean, the only reason why I made $800 with the ES is because I just went on tilt, and I was like, well, shit, I'm just gonna let this thing run. If it dies, it dies. I'm just glad I hit my target and got the $800, because gold just pushed me to my to that account's breaking point because I thought I was gonna lose that damn thing. I was like, fuck. Gold is simple, support and resistance. Breakout pullback trades are my bread and butter with gold. For whatever reason, gold wasn't just doing that. It was just, it would break through my level or it would stop me out and keep going. So it's not like it stopped me out and then went in my direction. It's just that the gold was just trending that week, all week, up and down, up and down, up and down. It wasn't ranging at all. And I guess it was ranging overnight, but during times of high volume and high volatility, it was not ranging. That shit was just coming back and forth. So my Smith trades his personal account. I trade Top Step, Tradeify, Lucid. I think that's the firms I'm running right now. I'm gonna get a end of day account with my funded futures. I'm gonna get one of those accounts. I'm gonna run that tomorrow morning. My funded futures did used to be my home, but once they took away that starter account, I haven't traded with them in like 2 years. So much so I had to actually ask them to reactivate my ability to buy accounts because I guess because I didn't buy accounts from them in so long, I tried to purchase an account and it didn't go through. The system wouldn't allow me to actually purchase the product or the account. I had to reach out to support to unlock my account. What's up with that? But I'll run my funded futures tomorrow. I'm also running some legend accounts, but I probably won't get any more legend accounts because after 2 payouts, they move you to a live account. I didn't know that. I didn't see that. I just finally read the documentation. I wasn't aware that they move you to live after your second payout. So I won't get any more legend accounts. Yep, that's definitely true. Yep. Shit, on a lot of instruments, even in the NQ. The NQ just makes people feel that breakout trades work when they don't. Even if the breakout trades don't work on NQ, breakout trades don't work at all. What the NQ likes to do is these fake breakouts, and then it'll go right back into the range. Fake breakout, back into the range. Fake breakout, back into the range. Fake breakout, back into the range. If it doesn't work on the NQ, it doesn't work on anything else. Fake breakout, back into the range, but it did continue to go in this situation.
Well, all right, y'all.
You
might have to call it here. Yeah, I got to get up early.
All right, man.
We'll see how this play out.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right. Peace.
Peace out. Yeah, I'm only gonna run for well, I'm gonna run until 11 since we're already here. So, but anyway, yeah. So fake breakout of these lows, back into the range. So, in my opinion, what I like to do is I fake breakouts because I know 9 times out of 10 they're gonna fail. I fake breakouts all day. Shit, I'm holding it. I mean, shit, like I said, all I lose is $168 if I'm wrong. I'll gain $453 if I'm right. So the risk to reward is right. I have my stop in the right spot. If it fails here, it's definitely going to take out these lows and go further. So I'm okay with this, or whatever happens. Yeah. But all right, guys. I'm also going to end here tonight. I do appreciate everybody that joined us tonight. We had a lot of new faces, so I appreciate everybody that joined. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.